Hello civilians. Welcome back to our channel. And today we will be talking about the 15 reasons why money can buy happiness. So, let's begin. Now, are you confused whether money can buy happiness or not? Well, I was also once confused just like you. Hence, I tried to find an answer to this question, and one day I finally got one. Now, this is a question that has haunted humanity for as long as I can remember. People still debate and argue over this topic. Some people believe that money can buy happiness, while some people believe that money can't buy happiness. Some people believe that money is the root of all evil, while some people believe that the lack of money is the root of all evil. So, what's the truth and who's right? Well, everyone has their own opinions and I have mine as well. But in this video, I will compare people with different incomes and I will let you be the judge to decide whether money can buy happiness or not. But before we begin, I would like to request you to be unbiased in approaching this issue to understand it in the most appropriate way. Now I will compare people with different incomes just to give you an idea about how they fare against each other in terms of happiness, comfort, convenience, luxury, and safety. I have 15 parameters on which I will compare them. On every parameter, I will compare 3 people who are poles apart in their earning capacity, and you will be able to decide who's the happiest of them. Among the 3 people, the first will be a billionaire, the second will be a middle class person with decent income, and the third will be a poor person who's extremely poor and is barely able to survive on a daily basis. Since we are comparing people ranging from a billionaire to extremely poor, we will get quite a perspective on whether money can buy happiness in one's life or not, and thus we will be able to solve this dilemma forever. So, the parameters are as follows. The number one point is healthcare. Now, a person may get ill and may be in need of important consultation, diagnosis, medication, or treatment. Who do you think has a better chance of surviving an illness or a deadly disease such as cancer or coronavirus? A billionaire will have no problems whatsoever in dealing with a health crisis. He can afford the best of the doctors and can have the most expensive treatment available for as long as required, not only for himself but also for his family and friends. A middle class person may or may not be able to afford such a high cost of treatment, and even if he's able to afford it, he may run out of his entire savings as medical bills can pile up in no time. On the other hand, a poor person has literally zero chance of surviving a health crisis. If he needs urgent treatment, he can only rely on government funded hospitals, which aren't very good if you live in a developing or in an underdeveloped country. When it comes to healthcare, a billionaire can avail any treatment at any cost. A middle class person may avail treatment but will end up with no money to survive further, and a poor person might not even get a proper treatment and has the highest probability of dying due to a deadly disease. Hence, money increases your chances of survival as far as possible. You can not only live longer but also healthier and happier. Now, the second point is education. Now, every person requires education and skills to excel in an industry, earn money, and to contribute to the society. Who do you think can pursue education and hone his skills to a certain level where he can become valuable enough to contribute to the society? A billionaire can send his children to the most expensive and exclusive schools and universities to pursue education at the highest level. They can get admission into the most prestigious Ivy League colleges where the acceptance rates are slim to none. They don't need to worry about tuition fees, hostel fees, or even taking a loan from the bank just to survive 3 to 4 years of college. A middle class person always tries to do his best in order to provide for the best possible education for his children. But in doing so, he may end up with a student loan that will be paid over the next 10 to 15 years. His kids might have the potential to conquer the world by their abilities, but might not be able to do so due to lack of funds. I have seen many talented students who could have been the next Einstein had they received the desired education, but they were unable to pursue higher education because of financial constraints. On the other hand, a poor person can't think of providing even basic education to his children and once again relies only on government funded institutions which may not be sufficient enough. There are millions of young children who are illiterate as they are forced to work in a farm or in a job when they should have been in a school. How will they avail education when they are working for more than 10 hours a day just to survive on a daily basis? When it comes to education, a billionaire can avail the highest education without any worries. A middle class person may or may not avail education at the highest level, but a poor person will almost never have a chance to pursue education at even the basic level. Hence, money increases your chances of pursuing education at the highest level. Now the third point is clothing. Every person requires clothing according to his geographical climate, changing seasons, different sizes, and various occasions. Who do you think has access to a unique wardrobe? Now, a billionaire can wear the most expensive clothes to suit his style and personality in order to make the maximum impact. He can have a complete wardrobe with various accessories for different occasions to groom him in the best possible way. He can buy clothes from the most expensive brands which can produce the most exquisite handcrafted garments. He can also hire professionals to help him produce custom made clothes which are made on special request and are tailored to perfection. A middle class person may have clothes according to his geographical climate or changing seasons, but he will never have a wardrobe as diverse as a billionaire. He can only dream of buying from the big brands and will mostly buy from a sale when most of the clothes are on a huge discount. On the other hand, a poor person may not even have normal clothes to cover his body at any moment of time. There are millions of people who don't even have a pair of clothes, let alone having clothes according to different climates, seasons, sizes, or occasions. There are millions of poor children who die every year because of hypothermia as they lack access to winter clothes that can keep them warm in the winters. When it comes to clothing, a billionaire can dress himself the way he wants. A middle class person can also dress nicely thanks to fast fashion, but not as nicely as a billionaire, and a poor person can only dream of adequate and proper clothing. Hence, money increases your chances of wearing the best possible clothes to make the most amount of impact on every given occasion. Now, to keep this video short and simple, we will end here. And in the following videos, we will discuss about all the other reasons why money can buy happiness. So, that was it for today's civilians. Now, if you really liked our content, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's your likes that motivate us to make more content just for you. And do follow us on Instagram because our community of like-minded people is growing bigger day by day. So, thanks for being with us until the end. We'll see you in the next one, and thank you.